Come on, Asher. Arts and crafts now. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Looks like we're using green. Come on. Okay. Sit, 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 sit. Thank you, sir. Do you want to use your left or your right paw? Use your right. You're alright, it's just paint. You're not gonna die. Feels weird. Wait, a little more, a little more, a little more. And that. Here we go. And right there. Oh, a little smudgy, but we got it. There we go. Let's try. I don't think I got that pad. Wait a minute. Come on, let's go, good boy. Let's go, good boy. Huh? Oh no. Okay, put it down. No, 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 in a minute. Let me finish this one, okay? And then we'll get another dog and we'll switch. You're on for the kitty cats. Come on, let's go. One more time, Asher. Asher, sit. You did it. Good boy. Yay. Asher did it. You did it. Good boy. Asher, down. Hey, Asher, down. Good boy, Asher, stay. 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 Don't chase him. Don't chase him. Stay. Melody, Melody. Hey, don't chase him. Like having a toddler and you're holding their hand and they're trying to bounce around. You're going to be like, hey, hey, patience. You know, and so they can just stand there and you hold their hand and not be bouncing around. It's what we're teaching him, but in dog form. Now, when I want to talk to him, you'll notice I'll stop. I'll say his name. I'll talk slower because I want him to grasp what I'm telling him. Not only that, because if he doesn't listen, he gets in trouble, okay? Because at this point, when he gets in trouble, it's because he showed me a few times, I know what this word means. I know how to get to the good part. So that's why he gets in trouble, because he doesn't listen the first time. So it's important to remember, before you even say his name, to tell him to sit, ask yourself, are you ready to correct him? So come on, Asher. Asher, sit. So he chose not to, right? So I'm going to pull up at this angle towards my waist. No. No. Asher, sit. Good boy. Now our human brain feels dumb telling your dog to sit. He's already sitting. But his dog brain needs to be reminded what he just got in trouble for. So that was good. I want to go. But then if I turn and acknowledge, like say if he stops because something spooked him. If I turn and look and acknowledge he put the brakes on, it worked. That's going to make him put the brakes on more. No. Asher, sit. Good boy. Asher, stay. 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 Asher, stay. No, stay. Mind your own business, sir. No. Asher, stay. Stay. Good boy. What I'm doing is I'm making him sit and stay and mind his own business, because even though he's becoming social with other dogs, doesn't mean dogs always want him in his face. So he has to learn how to just mind his own business and blend in the cracks of the world. So that, because if he makes his presence known and that dog is not a nice dog, you risk having that dog attack him just because he made his presence known. He didn't do it, so I can show you that. Good boy, come on, let's go this way. What a good boy, good boy. Now when we're walking, anytime I see him glancing up at me or looking at the leash, you're going to hear me praise him. So when we're walking, I'm talking all the time. I'm either telling him he's a good boy, I'm growling at him if he needs a correction, but he's constantly getting communication so I can hone what I do and I don't like, because the goal is just to be able to slap the leash over your shoulder and go cruising. But you have to build to that kind of point, okay? To where he'll just flow with you no matter what. Asher, sit. Good boy. Asher, stay. Asher, stay. Now I told him to stay. Now, so this is your final chapter review for Asher, about the things you're going to hear me talk about tonight, more in depth, of course, tonight, but This is just to like remind you it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Hey, no. The closer you get to puberty, the wee pad thing is gonna hold you back a little bit. He is trying. As far as housebreaking goes, you're just gonna have to stay on him, and he's not gonna be loose in the house for a while. And I wouldn't put any bedding in his crate for a while, because that triggers him because it's simulation like a wee pad. Okay, so it's just, not that he can't get it. It's just how you get to the end result. Remember, I've only had him 2 weeks. It takes 3 weeks to create any habit pattern in his brain. So you guys are gonna have to be super strict on him this week, because this is usually the week they try every antic with me. Every antic that they think they can get away with not doing it the right way is what they tried the 3rd week, and that's when he's coming home to you. So, expect to have to give a lot of corrections and having the conversation. But remember, at the end of the day, it's a conversation to feel. You can't just go through the motion and expect it to work. But the stricter you are through 18 months, the better dog you're going to have. Hey, no. Hey, no. You don't need to join those shenanigans. He should be able to deal with that like this, no matter what's going on. Because the end game result with all of this training is his brain is so focused on you that the world could literally be falling down around you, but all he can see is you and asking you what's next, that he's not even fazed by it. That's the end game result, okay? That's your goal with all these words. You know, it's like jiu-jitsu. These guys learn these 12 words, but they learn them like from every angle, size opponent, you know, different situations, you know, but it's just 12 words, you know, but they spend years to get to black belt. Same thing with the dogs, okay? It doesn't happen overnight, but it's how you do it is how you're going to get there faster, okay? No bribing with treats and things like that. You wouldn't teach your kid to say please and thank you with lollipops, right? Same thing with your dog. All right, Asher, dinner time.